What comes after Jamestown?
Hopefully more music. I still love dance music. It's my favorite genre. But I also have dreams about maybe doing a jazz album. I would love to do something really cool and jazzy. My own singing voice is very like Chet Baker. I would like to do something like that. But we'll see. I just have to keep cranking away. And maybe come back to Provincetown, which is so much fun now. I have a new appreciation for Provincetown, where in the past it was like, I haven't done what I need to do, so it was always this angst that I had. And now I feel like I did it. Like I finally did the music, what I wanted to do, and now I can come back and relax and feel like I'm not just an impersonator, but more like, you know, an artist now. Who can do voice impressions.
Sure.
See, that's different. To be an artist who can do voice impressions rather than just be an impressionist only, or look-alike, or just an impersonator. That always made me kind of cringe a little bit. Just a little. It's like, if I could just show them, I could do more.
You've talked a lot about, you know, how Provincetown has been in your life and what it means. But in specific, talk to me. What does the town provide you as a person and you as an artist?
God, you know, it still amazes me to this day. It amazes me that people come to see my show. It really does. I am amazed that they come to see me. And have been coming to see me since 1986. And every year I'm terrified that they're going to stop coming. I always, and in that, I've sort of have grown up here. I'm not going to tell you how old I was when I started, but I started really young here doing my shows. And I've sort of grown up here. And although I lived all my life in San Antonio, Texas, and I live in New York now, but my family is in San Antonio. I was born in Laredo, Texas, which is a small town. And in a lot of ways, Provincetown reminds me of Laredo, Texas, of being a little kid growing up in Laredo. But I guess it has helped me artistically. It has helped to mold me into the performer that I am now. It's helped me to hear people's different opinions. People all have different lifestyles here, and they come from all over. And I've just grown, and I've just learned so much. And the workout that it takes to do shows night after night has made me a stronger performer.
I'll bet.
It's like the school of hard knocks. You come here and it's a grind, and you got to do it every night. You got to do it over and do it, and you got to keep the consistency up. Because if you don't keep it up, then they're going to say, oh, he's not as good as he used to be. And it only takes one bad show for them to start talking like that. So,
oh my God, yes.
You know, it's helped me it's given me some discipline, a lot of discipline, to get out there and do it.
All right.
And probably that discipline is what helped me get my record contract. You know, when you have to do show after show after show, night after night after night, and you have to be good, then it gives you that strength to go after these record companies and say, you gotta trust me, you gotta work with me. So I think probably that's one of the, and also it is so beautiful on Cape Cod. Yeah. It's so beautiful on Cape Cod, and I'm jealous over your home.
Thank you.
It's beautiful here, and I've met people. Not only have I met people from Provincetown, but I've met people from around the country here. And it is, I consider it a privilege and a luxury that here I don't have to board any airplanes. I don't have to check into hotels. All the tourists come to see me, and I'm in one place. That's kind of nice. In this business. Keep It Moving is all about, you know, after the devastation, heartbreak that I went through, I realized, you know, through your pain, you have to keep moving forward. You have to keep moving forward. And that's with everything. That's career, that's love, that's everything. You have to keep moving forward. Digital lover is a premonition of the future. You know, it's just a premonition about the future of love. Perhaps, I think, well, there's the future, like in my mind. That we will, until we find the right one, until we find the one, we will be able to go to a place and have a robot, sort of an android made to our specifications of what we want. And that android will keep us company, and they will be perfectly suited for what we want, what we need, and they'll be around for as long as it takes until maybe you find the right one. And if you never do,
got the robot.
You have the robot. And it also was something that I thought of, that, you know, how there's child molesters, right? And then you get in trouble for that. Maybe that you could have a child android to your liking, and as long as you're not touching, but it's very controversial in my convoluted mind of something like that happening, the implications of making a robot, an android, to your specifications. And then if you had an android that pleased you all the time, you could get spoiled and then never want a human, you know. Ego is, you know, ego is about the ego, and how in a relationship, you know, we all still have our egos in a relationship on many different levels. And it's also about, you know, before I met this person that devastated me, there's a line in Ego: before I met you, the yogi told me the letters of your name in the exact order. And it's true, the yogi, I had met this yogi out of the blue months before this person came into my life, and the yogi said, this person is going to have these initials. And it was those initials. Wow. Exactly, all three.
Wow. In
the order. So it's based on that. And the last song is Love Has the Power. Love has the power to come right back to you. So through all your pain, through all your hardships, whatever, you have to still smile out there. You have to still put love out there. Even through your pain, you have to still do it, because I believe still love has the power to come right back to you. So whatever you put out there will come back to you eventually. I hope soon.